Hi, you guys. This is Yang from Tofugami. That's showing you the last step on how to make a duct tape pencil case on here. And what we're doing is just making those final touches, adding the little embellishments of, in this case, I chose for the designer print, a frozen duct tape, and adding that on. We're going to start off with two main duct tape colors. One is happens to be the pattern print, and then one can be the solid print. Again, I am obsessed with duct tape, and this was a limited edition Frozen one. I made this for a gift for a little girl, so I knew Frozen was one of her favorites. Now on this one, the first thing that I started doing was creating this like sheet panel of what I call fabric of duct tape. You'll see I kind of just started making roughly about 6 squares, about 6 inches by maybe about 9, a little overlapping. You just start cutting strips of it and then kind of overlapping the strips and cutting it through and taping it down all on one side to make that panel. Then what I'm going to do is carefully flip the panel, just unstick it and turn it over, and then on the opposite one. So originally I was going with vertical lines, so now I'll start with the solid pattern going strips all the way across. So now what that does to the fabric is just makes it stronger. Having those vertical and horizontal lines that go across on both sides just makes that fabric piece so much stronger. Now that I have the fabric piece, what I want to do is just kind of trim it down, make the edges nice and neat. And so I'm just cutting across and all the way around the edging, making it look like a nice, lovely rectangle. Now that I have the rectangle going, what I'm going to go ahead and do is fold the duct tape fabric in half long ways. And then what I'm going to do after that is you want to just like tape it down the middle and cut it on one side, same pattern color or solid color, and then turn it around and do the same thing on the other side. On the other side where the pattern print is located, what I did is I actually went ahead and taped it down and then actually trimmed it down thinner. And what that does is it keeps the sides so it's fully visible on both sides, and it's not going to see that overlap of that tape pattern going all the way across, since it's just a small piece that's going to end up being hidden underneath the bottom of the pencil case. And the next step you want to do is fold the pencil case into like a trifold, so into thirds all the way across, just two main lines, and try to keep it even out and kind of make that. You'll see on the side right here where it looks like a little triangle. I'm going to cut a small piece of tape and tape that triangle into shape, just taping on that top edge on one side and then going along to the other side and also taping that edge down as well. I'm going to try to go ahead and create the sides pieces and taping those open ends down. Right now I'm just going to do like a pattern print one, kind of tape it down and kind of see where that pattern is and tape it down. Now with a matching color piece, what I'll do is I try to match the length and the height on it, but also on the sides as well. So it's kind of almost triangular in shape. And so I cut that piece off, just trimming the sides down, tape it onto that pattern print, and then fold it right back up into it, smooth it out, thin it out. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Just to make it easier, I took that little extra tape piece off. And so makes it so much easier just to add that pattern print back on and add the solid color, trimming the edges again, and then taping it on. So for the zipper, what I did was I have a very long piece of zipper, and I'm just going to go ahead and snip it to about the size that I need, which is roughly about 8.5, 8 inches or so. I'm going to fold it a little bit in and just kind of glue it, so then that just kind of tightens down. So when the zipper opens up, that it's not going to open up all the way through into the other side, and then it's going to be really hard to put the zipper back in. The next piece is we're just going to go ahead and add in that zipper. And so just use a hot glue gun and start adding the zipper piece in. You want to just kind of fold it along the side and glue it all the way in on one side, turn it around and do the same thing on to the other side as well. And then I'm just going to glue this right onto the pencil case on the top. On each side, just glue it down on one side and turn around, glue it down all the way down on the other side.